King Nets, host of Hip-Hop Boss on MusicBoulevardCanada.com. Reporting live from Tonic Nightclub, chilling with one of the best DJs in Toronto, DJ Baby U.
What up? How you doing, man? Chilling, man. Chilling.
All right. It's been busy for you, man. I've seen you do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy, touring a lot. It's unbelievable because you get to tour for free. You know what I'm saying? Travel for free.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? So
living the life for free, then, man. Having fun doing.
Yeah.
Most importantly, though, doing what you love doing, right?
Exactly. And you know what? I can actually say that I have friends all around the world. You know what I'm saying? So
that's good.
I'm a lucky person.
Making a lot of connects and everything.
Yeah, definitely.
That's no doubt. So starting off in the early years, I noticed you got into music when you're about 12 years old.
Right.
Did you ever imagine yourself being this big?
Oh man, nah. You know what? I never imagined me DJing at all. Like I just like collecting music, and it just one thing led to another. Every year there was something coming up. Like when I started, I saw my friend DJ, I picked it up. And I was a party goer with all my friends. We used to go every weekend to parties and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I started noticing some DJs weren't as good, because we went to so many parties and we started comparing all these DJs, and I'm like, I think I could do better than this guy. So one day I just started giving a demo tape. They liked me, and not only did they like the way I spun, but I brought the whole school with me to the club. And when a promoter sees that, it's just ching ching, you know what I'm saying? So
money in the
exactly.
bag.
So it didn't. I don't think it even mattered if I sucked or not. But after that, it was just it was crazy. It was just a roller coaster going up and never going down. So
yeah. So everything's just played out perfect from there and everything.
Yeah, and well, so far. I mean, I'm not comfortable. I'm not in a comfortable state or anything, because once you're comfortable, you don't progress anymore, whether it's DJing or anything in life anyways. But I'm still trying to do more and more, and like I said when I was telling you guys before, I'm trying to move to the US probably in the summertime. So
So you're doing big things. Moving to the US, I mean, you're working with, or you have worked with a lot of artists. You're most likely going to be working with a lot of artists.
Yeah.
Where did the name DJ Baby U come from?
Me and my friends were in my mom's van, and we were just talking about whatever, and we're like, yo, I need a DJ name. This was a day before our big first gig, and they're just like, oh man, we're just stumped, and we just started talking about anything, and we weren't even talking about what my DJ name is gonna be. But then my friend just came out of nowhere. He's like, why don't you just call you Baby U, because most of the people that I know call me Utah. It's my Japanese name, so and I look young for my age or whatever people say, so let's just call you Baby U. I'm like, you know what? Let's go home. It's 5, 6 in the morning. You know what I mean? We got school. So yeah, that was the story.
All right. Cool. So you got the name. You start off with the name. You got the recognition. Then in about 2005, you got recruited to the Violator All-Star DJs.
Right.
What's the story behind that? How did that come about? What's the info about that? What's the background with it?
Yeah, before that, I never researched too much about DJ coalitions there's Bum Squad, affiliates, and Heavy Hitters, Violator, whatever. There's a lot of them. But once I started traveling to the US, I started connecting with people in the US. They were telling me about all these coalitions, and when I DJ'd at Jazzy Jeff's birthday party in Philly that one year, a couple of the guys from Violator were there, the main guys, and then we became friends and we stayed in contact and whatnot. And one of the big conferences in Chicago, they invited me, and I went and met up with everybody. And then after that, it was just a wrap. They just asked me to be a part of it. So yeah, it's a good thing.
And speaking of that DJ Jazzy Jeff thing, you were actually specifically requested by Jazzy Jeff. And if people don't know who Jazzy Jeff is,
something's wrong.
There's something's wrong with you, because you obviously didn't grow up on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Right.
You didn't grow up listening to him and Will Smith rapping in the early days. But you were specifically chosen by Jazzy Jeff. How did you feel when you heard that?
Surprised, shocked, I never really thought about because growing up becoming a DJ, I never really looked up to too many people, because I was just doing it for fun, doing with friends, So I was like, oh, Jazzy Jeff, Kid Capri, this and that. I wasn't really like that. I was just doing it for fun, not expecting anything. So I guess when he did ask me, I was just like, okay. And my manager's like going crazy in the background, like, yo, you know what this means? I'm just like, I guess it's good, you know what I mean? But I mean, he's my friend, so it's like, you know, I don't really think about it that way, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I was totally shocked, happy at the same time, and I guess I'm in a lucky position because, I mean, a lot of other DJs would love to be in my position for that.
And coming off, well, I mean, you're saying that was a shock to you. I mean, there's been a lot of other things that must have been a shock to you. I mean, you received numerous awards. You've been nominated for numerous awards.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about those awards you've won and you've been nominated for?
The Justo one was probably one of the biggest ones, the first biggest ones that I was nominated for in New York for the Mixtape Award for Rookie of the Year. The thing is, I didn't know I was nominated at all. I was doing an interview, and the guy asked me, he's like, so how does it feel to be nominated in Justo Mixtape? I'm like, what? What are you talking about? So I went on the internet next day, or like that night, and I'm looking, I'm like, my name's up on it. I'm like, so it was crazy, because, you know, like, Justo is, rest in peace to him. I mean, he's recognized for like pushing DJs and putting DJs on the map for the mixtapes and all that. So yeah, it made a great deal on my behalf for sure. So, but other than that, I mean, you know, I won the DJ awards 3 years ago for the Flavor one, and that was actually, I wasn't even there for that one. My manager, our RG, received it for me, and then that was cool. You know, like, I'm not the type to take the spotlight and go, you know, get awards and all that. I'm the worst of that. But you know, I just love what I do, and you know, if I get achievements for it from people and, you know, like my peers and all that, then that's great. But you know, I don't, whatever. It's whatever to me. Like, even though I won that Canadian award, I was just like, okay, that's cool. Let's move on now.
Move on to something
Yeah,
bigger.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you moved on to a lot of big things.
I tried.
You gotta try, right? That's the game. I mean, you've done numerous mixtapes, and every single one has had like an all-star celebrity on it.
Yeah.
Like some of the biggest names in hip hop and R&B have been on it.
Right.
I mean, you've had Ludacris, you've had Chingy, like the list just goes on.
Yeah.
Was it tough getting them on board to do that for you?
I think at first it was hard. The first major one that I worked with was with Chingy when he first came out, and he was hot at the time. Like, he's still doing his thing, but that was the first one, and I got in a lucky position with I was with the label reps, and you know, he was eating with his entourage, and he just took me to the side and recorded on my mini disc, and from there, after that, after you do one mixtape with a artist like that, it's like, it's a little bit easier to go get a hosting or whatever it is, or work with an artist of that caliber on the next one, because, you know, I did one with Chingy, I was like, oh, okay, this guy must be somebody. So, you know what I mean? So after that, I did one with Obi Trice, I did one with Christina Milian, Sierra, Luda, Jermaine Dupri, man, Fabulous. And I still have so many, actually. Like, I have one still with Rakim. I'm just saving to do. Like, I'm just saving. Like, cause that one's gonna be a special one, cause it's gonna be like the golden era of hip hop. You know, the mid '90s. You know, when hip hop was like the best of its time. You know what I mean? So I still have that. I still have a hosting with Nas.
So you just got all the legends.
Yeah, like even Mobb Deep. I still have that one like sitting in my computer like the past year and a half. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting for them to come out with an album again, if they do, and then, you know, because sometimes it's all about marketing and, you know, bring it out on the same time. And also Jazzy Jeff did a set, half a mixtape, and I finished mine, but we're kind of just waiting, hoping that Will Smith will have some time to host